Hey there, welcome into Medicare Bootcamp video 2. All right, so this one we're going to tackle Medicare funding, how the infrastructure works, and part A in more detail. Okay, so yeah, I think this is crucial. I'm actually going to give you something that's kind of behind the scenes in this episode that is probably going to blow you away and answer one of the questions that I get a lot. Well, how can you offer a $0 premium Medicare Advantage plan? I'm going to tell you exactly how that works. Okay, but first, let's talk about the payroll taxes that you've been paying in all of your life. If you have, then you get Part A, right? That's hospital coverage, but it's not completely covered. So you pay payroll taxes 1.45%. Your employer matches that, or if you're self-employed, then you pay the full 2.9%, right? That goes into this trust fund for hospital coverage that actually has some interest that it earns. So that's another kind of additional way it's funded. Also, there's premiums, copays, deductions that all vary by different plans. And there's federal dollars that allocated, by Congress for Medicare each year. And this year, between 2025 and 2026, there's a 5% increase into basically the entire funding, which hopefully translates to better plans for the recipients. So we'll see how that works out. Okay, here's what you won't hear probably anywhere else. There's something called capitation payments. This is how Medicare basically they will make a payment to the insurance company on your behalf as you enroll into the plan. This is an estimated cost of what it will take for your care. So they will just have an allotment of money as you sign up that goes directly to the insurance company. And this is based on your information. This is a hidden number factor as far as your medical history goes. So an agent like myself would not see this, and the insurance company would not see this. So basically, as or sorry, the field marketing organization, my upline, wouldn't see this as well. So, and that basically prevents targeting, because here's how it works. Somebody who's relatively healthy, they go to the doctor maybe once a year, something like that. Okay, Medicare may send like as little as $800 to cover everything for the year, right? Somebody who has chronic conditions, ongoing, a lot of costs, they might send them $2,000. And anywhere in between is basically your medical risk factor or an estimated cost amount that would cover a lot of those costs. But and then out of that, you cover um, the commission for an agent like myself and the override, which is similar to the field market organization. So that's how we're able to offer Medicare Advantage plans at $0 premium. Also, you still need to have A and B. So we have the infrastructure money that you're entitled to if you've been working, Part A, and then B this year is 185. We'll get into that much later, but having those and this capitation payment is basically how it all works. You cannot get a plan directly from Medicare. You have to have an independent company, insurance company. They contract and approve of those plans, and it's by location. I'm kind of derailing here, but yeah, back to the slide. Medicare Part A. Okay, so yeah, you've worked 40 quarters. That's a total of 10 years, and so now you're entitled to Part A. Part A is for hospital coverage, but it's not going to cover everything. So if you get admitted to the hospital, you will pay $1,676 for each benefit period. That benefit period is a 60-day time frame. So if you got released, you went back to the hospital, and it's day 61, you would pay another $1,676. If it's within that 60-day period, that's you've already paid that amount. So it just kind of depends. So essentially have multiple of these payments throughout the year. And, typically um, Medicare will pay 80% of your total cost of whatever the procedure is. Um, that 20% that you're responsible is uncapped, just so you're aware. So if you're in the hospital, it's $0 coinsurance for the first 60 days. After that, you would pay $419 a day from day 61 to 90. Beyond that, you have a lifetime reserve days, a total of 60, but if it's beyond the 90 days, those are $838 a day. So clearly, Medicare is not free. It's not covering everything once you have Part A. Okay, so and typically you're not going to be in the hospital for that long. Usually you'll get stabilized and then sent to a skilled nursing facility. So what does that look like? The first 20 days are $0. And then after that, days 21 through 100, it's $204 a day. Beyond 100, there's no coverage. You're going to pay full price out of pocket. So hopefully, that person would get sent home or be in a plan that can, help them with different things, maybe at home care. So those are really important things. Those are in the discovery. That's why we ask so many questions. So it's really important to know your options beyond just Part A and B. Okay, my personal approach is, of course, to ask those questions so that we can figure out, the potential of what's going to happen, what you are going to need. I basically am trying to figure out that risk factor that I don't see. I need to actually kind of estimate your costs throughout the year to find a plan that's going to make sense financially. But also, you have needs and you have preferences, so we want to weigh those in as well. Okay, so it's a kind of a holistic approach to everything. I feel like this is a part of a bigger discussion of, financial planning. Okay, so I have created a checklist. I hope you are taking notes and following along with that. That's how you're going to get the best out or the most out of this boot camp. Get the checklist, watch the videos in order, and reach out directly. I want to help you. I want to give you personal attention. So if you have any questions, feel free, just reach out. No pressure. Here is a number. This is a recorded line per Medicare rules. This is a requirement that protects you and me. Here's my website. You can kind of check out as well. Okay, so I will see you in video 3. Take care.